Hey, what's going on YouTube? Spencer here. Today we're going to be doing some more Dark and Darker. We're going to be jumping into these dungeons and torturing some Timmys. You know, everyone loves some good old Seal Club and messing with the noobs no matter what game we're playing. And then I'm going to also give some commentary as to why some of these fights were a little bit easier and as to why they're pretty funny. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Getting into this first clip here, I get very worried about whatever this cleric just casted. I'm not too familiar with the cleric's abilities, but you definitely don't want to fight them while they have them up. I go in right here, I get hit with the smite, so I gotta back out. You don't want to fight the cleric when they're ready. My first swing, I go in, I aim towards the wall, I hit him with the inside of my blade. After that, I just get to hit him 2 more times in the head, 1 to the body, and it's lights out for this cleric right here. Then he has some pretty nice loot on him too. Not bad loot. Into the next clip right here, I have this warlock cornered up against the door. He phantomizes really early, which is bad for him. Although he's going to be moving faster than me, so I'm going to throw some Francesca's axes at him. That slows move speed, but then I'm also going to have to take off my armor. This is some of the worst movement going up these stairs. I get hit in the head with the lantern. And then crossing this bridge, I just keep chasing him down. You can hear me spamming my sprint burst, because I know as soon as I get onto him, he's just dead. He's got no HP. I start wailing on him, punching him. 2 punches, he's knocked out. Just a minute later, I have this fighter jump down off the bridge. He starts running at me, so I'm gonna have to pop a protection potion. Get the first hit in, dodge his first hit. Then I block the second one, take a minus damage because of my barricade. After this, he keeps trying to over parry to compensate for the fact that I'm up on damage. You just gotta keep swinging around the parry, and after that, he gets knocked out. I see this warlock come around the corner through the doorway, and you always have to be wary of the magic players, so I'm going to pop a protection potion. It's really the only counterplay. Unfortunately for this guy, he lets me just get way too close to him, and I'm just on him the entire time. It's got to be one of the worst feelings, to be honest. And, you know, take some potions. Pretty good loot. You just running, bro? There's more people in here, bro? My ego gets the better of me and I start chasing this warlock down, ignoring the fact that the fighter's basically right next to us. He phantomizes, I continue to chase, fail some more parkour. God forbid I'm ever gonna hit that shit. He starts getting some real distance, so I switch to my Francesca, try and get some speed slow on him. Hit this Hail Mary right into his leg. Then he goes with some nasty movement, dodges my second one. I'm going in to bait out with my lantern shield, he's going to just bait out a swing. He goes right back in on me as I pop this protection potion, but then continues to run away. Once again, going to bait me in while I have my fist out, but I managed to get my shield out in time, hit the double parry on him. He goes and phantomize while we dance around a little bit. Funny thing on this moment right here is that I actually didn't even realize I swapped targets because they swapped so perfectly right in the shadow. It wasn't until I saw the horn skull in the light and then see them both like this together that I realized I was fighting the fighter again. This has been a crazy 1v1v1.
Bro, come on now.
It's at this point that I realize I suck at chasing and then jumping up this that I give up chasing the warlock even though he's gonna live. And I go for the fighter because he seems more willing to finish out a fight and he has far less ability to run away from me.
Alright, GG's.
Now see, the funny thing about this guy is that we were actually clearing the room together, and he was being very friendly all up until all the monsters were dead. And then he wants to go and try and sneak me like this. Very degenerate. Don't do this. Fucking wee boy trying to do that shit to me, bro. That's crazy. After running and healing for what felt like forever, this Warlock finally gives me the chance to close some distance on him, and I get really close right on top of him, taking a couple spells. Continues to run away after taking that first hit, so I really just need to get right back on top of him. He goes invisible here, managed to see him go up on the barrel, and then he lets me get way too close for casting the spell. Takes a hit to the body, hit to the head, and he flights out. So this is really funny here. I go to bait that I'm chasing the one in Phantomize, and I turn on the rogue, and he just takes 3 hits and goes down. He shouldn't have gotten that close to me.
That guy was doing, bro.
My main idea here is to just get close to the Warlock and maybe they panic, but he actually whips out his sword, which makes this a very bad play. I take a lot of damage, I have to burn my second win and my sprint first to just get away. What I don't understand is he Phantomizes, runs straight to me, and starts melee ranging as a Warlock. He did have an HP advantage, but he could have just finished me off from a distance with spells. So he gives me the opportunity to do this. I'm clowning on him.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
I'm back here, my man. Fight me like a man, boy.
Ooh, yo, wait, he's kind of got some nice rings. There's another person in there. Chasing this guy forever, going into this next fight. I get extremely lucky here on the parry. You know, he hits me in the head and still hit the parry. If he wasn't 1 HP, I'd have been cooked right there. All in all, we got some pretty good loot. Some pretty easy kills too. And we're out of here. And we are out. I hope you guys enjoyed those funny moments and found those fights to be educational. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and have a great rest of your day. See ya!